We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's Starling Marte. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he hits at a .364 clip. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Marte doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. This is in the air to left. Schwarber has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Frazier in the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. So coming to the plate, David Freese, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber ranging back to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, just a 1 for 9. A 1 pitch on its way. behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Gloved by Harrison, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here now the 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Chad Kuhl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bryant is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Digging in now, Carlton McKenzie. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. But they're on top 1-0. Here's Javier Baez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The relay, and he is in there. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. So in now for Chicago, Jose Quintana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeze takes it in. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Now batting, Addison Russell. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set and the pitch. No balls and one strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Albert Almora.
Standing in now, Albert Almora takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. As a look, now the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And a bouncing ball, foul. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Striding in once again, Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in to try it again, David Freese. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, in the last at bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Javier Baez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 Hero, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Ready for another chance. Addison Russell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Contreras on third. Baez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Polanco sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he misses there, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Almora is there, 2 gone. Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Man, he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward singled home a run in his last time up.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-1 to Schwarber. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Kuhl. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carlton McKenzie, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Starling Marte.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Baez over to his right, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first
Now
out.
batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in once again, David Freese. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Slow bouncer to the right side, and it's foul, strike 1. No hits to this point. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Now a hard hard liner toward short. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 2. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 31, A.J. Cooper.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. There's prior history in this matchup. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Zobrist bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets him off speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Addison Russell. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Underhanded flip. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now. Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready with the 3-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Freeze has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Eighth inning coming up. Cubs lead it 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 6, Harold Edwards Jr.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Sean Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
A ball and no strikes. They'll come in here at 259. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Carlton McKenzie. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Frick.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKenzie giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 4-3 game. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 15, Brandon Morrow. Now playing first base and batting in the 8th spot, number 4.
Here's Starling Marte. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number
Third
6.
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Morrow, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
For first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
David Freese will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Quintana earns win number 4 on the season. Brandon Morrow wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
here now.